Is Raquel Leviss officially leaving Vanderpump Rules? So maybe filming for the new season, season 11, is set to begin this Wednesday, which was confirmed by TMZ with production sources. Lala Ken also did an Amazon Live this week where she confirmed that this Wednesday was the official production date for the new season of Vanderpump Rules post Scandival, which seemed like a bit of a tight window. I thought they were going to give them at least a little more of a break in between everything, but they're just jumping right into things. Schwartz has come out. He said that he's a little terrified about the new season, presumably meaning he's coming back. Charlie's come out. She said that she's been offered. There were rumors that Jax and Brittany might be returning, but then there were also rumors that there might be some sort of Vanderpump Rules OG spinoff with Jax and Brittany that might feature other members of Vanderpump Rules. All of it's still kind of up in the air and uncertain. I can see Jax possibly coming back. Regardless, filming begins this Wednesday, June 27th, I believe is the date. It's 27th, 28th, 29th. Yeah, I think it's the 27th. This Wednesday, this week, Raquel Leviss has not signed on. There is no, I believe her team and production are going back and forth. They're trying to see what they can make work. But as of right now, Raquel is still in her mental health facility, writing postcards and doing her macaroni art for Sandoval. He has, I believe, wrapped his tour. And all the cast members seem to be ready to get back into filming again. Ariana and Tom Sandoval are scheduled to be returning. Charlie said that she's uncertain if she'll return. She was offered, but she doesn't really know, and she's not really sure what's going to happen with Raquel. So I would assume she comes back. I don't see why she wouldn't come back. What does she still want to continue bussing tables at SUR? But as of right now, everybody is set to return with exception for Raquel because she's still in her mental health facility. I don't really know what we're calling it exactly, but that's where she's at. And her team is saying that that is her priority, that she wants to make sure that she's in a good, healthy headspace. I don't know if that's maybe a money negotiation tactic. I mean, she clearly has a team and her team's trying to negotiate something on her behalf about possibly returning. I think for the right paycheck, they'll be like, all right, girl, let's go out of rehab and straight into the cameras. But I think the show can probably move forward without her. I don't necessarily know why we need her to return. I mean, we got the confrontation between Raquel and Ariana. I guess I want to see a confrontation between Raquel and Sheena. We never really got that. I want a Sheena apology. I want her to talk, I want them to hash that out. Now that legally that's done and the restraining order has been done and Sheena's been cleared and the charges have been dropped, I want to see how they repair their friendship, if at all, or at least I want to see some sort of, I don't want to say confrontation, but some sort of, conversation between the two of them where Sheena really does punch her in the face. Not really, because we don't condone physical violence, and I want you to tag me in the comments. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Vanderpump Rules continues to bring if all the cast is exactly the same minus Raquel. But again, what did Raquel really bring to the show prior? She was never really that interesting. She was always pretty dumb. She never really had a good moment on the show, except when she was making herself look dumb, like when she told Lala, good thing you don't have a man to have around, which, again, looking back on all of that, it's still pretty hilarious. But I don't think they bring back Christina Kelly. I think Christina Kelly might be done. She has her baby. She might be ready to move on. They didn't have much of her this season 10. They didn't have much of Christina Kelly. So I think maybe we do without Christina Kelly, use the budget that we could have spent. I mean, do we bring back Jax and Brittany and not Raquel? Do we let Raquel come in midway? How do we even make this work logistically? Do we want Raquel back? I say I'm good. I say I want Raquel back now that I'm talking through this. Sorry, I didn't think through this. I'm talking through it with you. You and I are discussing this right now. I want to see Raquel back, not in a full-time capacity, again, because she didn't really do anything and she didn't really bring anything to me. I want to see her have some sort of closure with Sheena where she acknowledges that she was wrong and apologizes for that. And Sheena's like, good, I'm glad you did that, but we will never be friends again, Raquel. You need to understand, we will never be friends again, Raquel. And then Sheena starts crying. And then I want to see a confrontation between Jax and Sandoval. Like, that's why I want Jax to not be on this rumored OG show that they're in talks about, but I want to see Jax and Brittany back on Vanderpump Rules, because Jax and Brittany are messy, or at least Jax is, and Brittany's very reactive, that I think that would be fun to watch them back on our television screens again. To me, it's like Sammy Sweetheart returning to Jersey Shore, but I just don't think it's healthy for their relationship. But I need to see Tom Sandoval and Jax Taylor have it out. And then Jax be like, well, I'm going to buy your bar. What are you going to do? And Sandoval's like, you're going to buy my bar? That was my idea. I made that on shrooms. Like, it's going to be great. Jax and Brittany will probably get divorced by the end of it, but like the show is going to be great. And then Brittany's going to be like, Ariana, I got you, boo. Have some beer cheese. And check out my new Weight Watchers ads. Every time I see Brittany, she's always on a Weight Watchers ad. She looks incredible. Good for her. That's not a dig at her. It's just, that's all I really know of Brittany these days is she's cutting back on the beer cheese and, you know, clocking in her points for Weight Watchers. Do they still do that? Is Weight Watchers still about points? I don't know. But yeah, that's where we're at. Raquel is up in the air, uncertain if she'll be back. Drop a comment below and let me know, do you want to see Raquel back? Do you want to see Jax and Brittany return to the show? If Jax and Brittany come back, and if Raquel decides to return, what would you like to see? I want to see Raquel and Sheena pop off, and then I can be done with Raquel. I want to see Jax Taylor come in hard at Tom Sandoval. I want to see Jax and Schwartz develop their friendship further. I want to see Brittany back in with the girls. I want Stassi back. I don't think that'll ever happen. Realistically, I think Stassi's done with Vanderpump Rules, but I would love to really see Stassi come back in some capacity. I think Stassi, Jax, Kristen, those are Vanderpump Rules right there. The best ones on Vanderpump. And James Kennedy, Lala Kent, like that is Vanderpump Rules. We shall see.